Lineup. The players greeting each other ahead of the kick-off. Here's the lineup for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois in goal. Carvajal, Varane, Ramos and Reguilon at the back. Casemiro, Modric is tossed. The four-match officials greeted, and here's the Barcelona starting lineup. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Jordi Alba at the back. A midfield trio. Little touch from Casemiro, wasn't enough. It falls to Leo Messi. Messi through to Suarez, just got away from the Uruguayan. Courtois was struggling. And Rafa Varane putting the ball out for the first corner of the game.
He must have had a call. I wonder if Varane took over because he didn't think the keeper was going to get there, or whether the noise here, Simon, and this cacophony meant that he couldn't hear the Belgians.
Players like Bale or Vinicius can.
That's a good ball from Reguilon to Benzema. Benzema gets into the area. The foot with the shot with the left foot, dragged wide. It'll be a goal kick, but Reguilon quick to set Benzema through there. And the big Frenchman, well, he'll be disappointed to have slightly miscued it. But Real Madrid looking very sharp. Messi to Artur, turns away from Vinicius, puts the ball into the box, and the referee very quick to wave away any potential appeal for a penalty there. Ramos standing a couple of meters behind him. Cruz floats it into the far post, just overhit, it's kept in play. Vinicius wins the loose ball, drives it in low again. The shot from Varane, and finally straight into the hands. Leaves it for Artur Melo. Here's Dembélé. Finds Busquets. Rakitic through the middle. Falls to Suarez. What a save from Thibaut Courtois. That was firmly struck by the Uruguayan. The flag up. But the first shot on target from Barcelona wouldn't have counted. But that'll do Thibaut Courtois a lot of good in terms of confidence. Elected by Artur Melo. Finds Messi. Got Sergio Roberto to his right. Just got away from Messi. Suarez brilliantly finding him. Messi over the keeper and just wide. Absolutely brilliant from Leo Messi. It looked as though the opportunity had gone. And finally the delicate chip narrowly missing the target. That's, to my count, one clear chance to each team.
Rebounds.
18 minutes on the clock.
Rebounds everywhere as the
takes it off him superbly. Cruz sets him free. Vinicius down the left. He's got Gareth Bale in the middle. Running to the near post. He cuts it back instead to Benzema. Now Modric thinks about the shot. It's blocked by Gerard Piqué, and Barcelona get the danger away. Busquets brought down by Dani.
Longley and Piqué to have the ball, and it was in mistakes like that in midweek when Cruz and Modric rushed beyond the halfway line to press high up that
now Leo Messi. Sergio Roberto calling for it, screaming for it. Rakitic picks him out. Return ball from Sergio Roberto. Rakitic in the area. Dinks it over the keeper. Ivan Rakitic makes it 1-0 to Barcelona. And once again, when Real Madrid seem to be playing this team, as they say here, de tout à tout, almost on top, you could say, suddenly find a killer blow, and this time it's Ivan Rakitic. 1-0 to Barcelona. Aitor, the face is on Varane and Modric's face there, the looks on their faces says it all. What can we do here? We're almost on top, certainly not behind, and all of a sudden it's Football Club Barcelona who go 1-0 up.
Yeah, now they should be stronger than ever, because you know, they have another 65 minutes to play there in Bernabeu, and for sure they will go now, because they need it, and it's true that now it's going to be difficult for them. So the first thing that they need to be is to be together on the pitch, to know that they are playing for three important
header. Reguilon again after Suarez took a tumble. Reguilon gets into the area, goes down and told to get up onto his feet by referee Undiano Mayenko, who I'm not sure there, Bruno, if maybe he's even kind of waving to the crowd to say there's no way that's a penalty.
I didn't see too much of a complaint from anyone in a white shirt from Real Madrid. None of Reguilón's teammates really seemed to buy into the fact that that could be a penalty, and neither did really Reguilón. Not too much of a complaint.
The Bernabeu, hasn't it, Graham?
It has, and what we're watching is the duel of two behemoths. Piqué so far having one of his games of the season. Modric not letting this lie.
Piqué it was who got his head to that, and that is close from Sergio Reguilón, who's turning into one of the protagonists in a white shirt so far, showing Bernabeu. Tense moments for the number 25, Thibaut Courtois. It's going to be Messi. Not too far away, that one onto the roof of the net. An enormous sigh of relief goes around this stadium. Courtois takes the goal kick quickly. Now, wide on the right, Sergio Roberto combining with Rakitic. Rakitic sprints away from Vinicius. Here's Suarez. Good save. The rebound's there and collected again by Thibaut Courtois. The original save, a good one. Reguilón is also down. But Thibaut Courtois, well, perhaps should have done a little better, having saved the shot from Suarez. The ball was loose in a very, very dangerous zone indeed. And Suarez, well, had a huge gap there. And I think in the end it's no major harm done. Impatience as Reguilón waits to find a man. He eventually found Benzema. Cuts it back here for Cruz. Cruz quick to find Casemiro. Casemiro looking for and finding Carvajal, who heads it on Modric. Well, applause from the home fans, and I think thoroughly deserved, Aitor. That was a good attack. Punched away by Ter Stegen. Dembélé failing to get much contact on it. Carvajal quick to find Casemiro, and what a miss from Benzema on the far post. Surely he only needed to make contact with the ball for that to be the equaliser.
It's been offside, I think, but this is the kind of chance that you can't miss if you want to, and you need to win the games.
But if you're going to miss a chance, miss one. Matt, Busquets and Piqué taking it off him. Carvajal with a headed pass, but it's collected by Suarez. Suarez to the edge of the box. It's got away from him. He's trying to link with Messi. Brilliant from Varane and Courtois. Suarez
holding down that organising midfield position for Uruguay. You're special.
That's a good ball over the top for Vinicius. Sumptuous control from the Brazilian. Tries the shot. Ter Stegen can only palm it away. Piqué plays out to Rakitic. Barcelona taking their lives in their hands here a little bit. Busquets it over the head of Thibaut Courtois.
Real Madrid now is taking more risks. I think the goal. I think it's better now to be compact and to be together.
Messi to Alba. Alba into the area. Drives it low across the face of the goal. Dembélé couldn't get onto it. Courtois couldn't block it. Suarez didn't quite get there on the far post. Touch because a corner has been given.
Once again, Jordi Alba raving there when I said at the halftime that Bale should have helped Carvajal, because Jordi Alba is really offensive.
It's a good cross dealt with by Gerard Piqué. Rakitic taking his life in his hands. It falls to Vinicius. The shot blocked, and that'll go out for a corner. I mean, you can call it madness, Graham, defending like that, or you can call it a form of beauty.
It was a bit of misfortune. There was a little bit of risk, I admit, as the ball tries to be cleared by Rakitic. This is the moment, but that sounded as if it was aimed at Gareth Bale.
Yes, and sorry, I said before the game and at the halftime, I think that the people here is so demanding, and especially now with Bale, they knew that they had all the lights on him, and Bernabeu doesn't.
Busquets, Messi, back to Busquets. Messi again, seeking to set Dembélé through. just wide with the shot. Luis Suarez arriving at the far post, not quite in time. It's a goal kick. It's a long period of possession for Barcelona. We're going to make their first change. Artur replaced by Arturo Vidal.
Simon, I would argue that with 20 minutes left for Real Madrid to keep themselves in the...
Vidal takes it off him. Valverde keeps it going. Lovely play by Madrid. Here's Vinicius. Well, the shot was struck firmly. He's still got the confidence in his shooting boots. But that one rising over the crossbar. Gets away from Suarez. Still Asensio. And Benzema. Piqué getting between the Frenchman and the ball. And playing out of trouble. He's still in trouble, though. And in the end, he gives away a corner. Mix. And it's nodded out. Kept in play by Isco. Vinicius, could this be his moment? Blocked by Lenglet. Asensio. Carvajal's cross. Ramos up for it. It wasn't Ramos's header, though. I think it was Varane.
He's always alive.
Valverde tries to clear, gives it away to Messi. Coutinho, Courtois with a save. It's just not going right for Philippe Coutinho, and the flag was up for offside. I think Messi was a bit too generous perhaps there. Carvajal, Asensio, Vidal, Sergio Roberto, Coutinho. Into the last minute of stoppage time. Coutinho gets away from clearly exhausted Luka Modric. Vidal. Messi. Courtois rooted to the spot as that one flowed. Permission to put the ball back in play. He's going to leave it for Gerard Piqué. Piqué floating one in towards Coutinho. There's the final whistle. Gerard Piqué with his arms raised aloft. Barcelona go 12 points clear of Real Madrid. They've beaten them twice in the Bernabeu in barely 72 hours. It's been a